tonight's story is I'll Love You Forever.
Mom, you know you shouldn't read this one.
And then we're going to read Pancakes for Supper.
Pancakes for supper.
This story I would like to dedicate to Levi and Elijah.
Dedicate to my A
mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at night, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of the bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The little boy grew. He grew and grew and grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words like, these nuts.
Did he really say that?
Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Sometimes. But at night, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The boy grew.
Come on now.
You go in your room or you
gonna knock your stuff down there, cuz. Well, not your stuff, your brother's stuff.
And he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends, he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music.
Who was that?
Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at night, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of the bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked that great big boy up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across the street. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town.
Uh-oh, somebody's getting emotional
If
on the
all
little
the
baby
lights in her
folks.
son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed.
Mom,
If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him.
yeah, Mom, that's better off for you. That's better off for you.
Just read the daggone book. Give her the book back.
I'm trying to read it. We're almost
Give
at
her the
the
book
end.
back. We're at the end, man. Give her the book back. She's supposed to get emotional. She the mom. That's how moms do.
She opened his bedroom window, crawled across
Stop
the floor,
laughing, y'all.
and looked up over the side of his bed. And if that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she said, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always.
Just skip to the last page.
Elijah, let her read.
Tell me.
Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, you better come see me because I'm very old and sick. This book is so sad.
Stop
So her
reading.
son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and
I'm
sick.
sorry, too.
The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth,
That is
back and
sad,
forth,
though.
back and forth.
Funny.
And he sang the song, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. As long as I'm living, y'all will be my babies." And that's enough of that sad story.
Yeah, that's enough of that sad story. We out. Excellent reading, y'all. Woo! Give Mama a hand. Woo!
Alright, the next story. And then y'all want to be at the real. It's pancakes for supper.
Pancake
It's
supper!
a really long story. That's why.
What's the name of it?
Pancake supper!
Pancakes for supper. Cool
Animals
thing.
for supper! Animals for
It's a
supper!
long book right here.
I don't know. That's why they picked it. Once upon a morning in a March wood, a solitary wagon splashed along the mud road towards the town of Whisker Creek. Solitary means alone. One, I guess.
I gotta make some theme music here.
Winter was almost gone, but it had left snowy footprints on the land. Mama and Papa guided the horses while Toby sat in the back and made up a song to the rhythm of the bouncing wagon. I've got a sky blue coat with purple lining, a sun yellow sweater with green leaves twining, thick orange mittens with a matching cap, buck-eyed boots to keep out the damp, fuzzy red long johns and a dress of brown, brand new clothes for Whisker Creek town. Suddenly, the wagon hit a big bump and sent Toby flying. There's Toby. Up she sailed, higher and higher, past squirrels in the branches, past soaring eagles and feathery clouds, until she could no longer see her parents' wagon. Then, just as Toby was wondering if she would ever come down again, she began to fall. Down, down, down she tumbled until finally she landed sploosh in a deep pile of salt. But right in front of her stood a huge wolf with terrible green eyes. The wolf paced around Toby in a circle. Closer and closer. Hungry. Wolf. So hungry am I will feast on the child who falls from the sky.
That's not safe.
Oh, please don't eat me, cried Toby, and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. A small girl like you. Ha! What can you do? Growled the wolf. I will give you my beautiful blue coat with purple lining. The wolf's eyes gleamed fiercely as it put on Toby's coat and strutted off, calling, "Now I'm the grandest beast, west or east."
What if I have grenades in it?
Toby ran off as fast as she could, but just as she reached the crest of a hill, she found herself face to face with a cougar. Rawr! Cougar roared. "Kit's in the den waiting to eat. My kitties would love a girl so sweet." "Oh, please don't eat me," Toby cried as the cougar crouched to spring, "and I will make you the greatest animal in the forest."
Hold on, y'all. Gotta go. Got something going. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What y'all got? Y'all good? Ain't nothing going on? Y'all straight? Alright, just checking on you. Making sure we good.
Let me show you something. See that name? What? That ebooks are so... What?
Alright, I'm back. Watch out.
Ha,
What was
what
it?
can you do, roared the cougar?
Who was it?
I don't know what it was. It was probably another
I will
dog barking.
give
It
you
was
my
probably just
beautiful
chilling.
yellow sweater, said Toby. The cougar gloated triumphantly as it strutted off in Toby's new sweater, roaring, "Now I'm the grandest beast, west or east."
He's fancy.
Toby shivered without her warm coat and sweater and peered fearfully into the woods as she ran on. How would she ever find her parents now? In a hurry, Toby didn't notice a furry white striped animal crawling through the shadows, but it noticed her. Just then she heard a whispered snarl. "Come to play? Go away. Plan to stay? Go away. Go away, or I'll spray." Toby backed off as quickly as she could, but the skunk was already raising its tail, aiming it straight at her. "Oh, please don't spray me," cried Toby, "and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest." "A small girl like you? Psh, what can you do?" snarled the skunk. "I will give you my beautiful buck-eyed boots," said Toby. The skunk waddled over to put the boots on its muddy front paws and strutted away whispering, "Now I'm the grandest beast, west or east." Toby ran off holding her nose until suddenly a porcupine jumped right out in front of her, threatening her with its long, sharp quills.
What's that say?
"Approach me if you dare, but beware. If you try to pull my hair, beware. You haven't got a prayer if you touch me anywhere, so beware."
Anyway, Buster.
"Oh, don't strike
Nice
me with
brush.
your quills," cried Toby, "and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. A small girl like you? Ha! What can you do?" "I will give you my beautiful brown dress," said Toby. A minute later, the porcupine shambled off wearing Toby's dress, bristling with pride and crying, "Now I'm the grandest beast, west."
Let me see the page before that. Where they showed the porcupine.
Oh no, don't blast me.
Oh, go back one time, first thing. Pretty cool looking porcupine. Alright, you can go back to where you had the clothes on. My bad, I missed the page. Sorry.
Now the only clothes Toby had on were her red long johns, her orange mittens, and her hat. Oh, she don't even have nothing on her toes. She had just sat down to rub her frozen toes when a fierce growl arose behind her. There stood a bear, half as tall as a tree, and it drooled hungrily as it grunted. "Girl for dinner, crunchy good, roasted on a stack of wood. Or should I stew her? Yes, I should. Young but ripe enough to eat. Crunchy fingers, crunchy feet, dipped in honey, very sweet." "Oh, please don't eat me and I'll make you the grandest animal in the forest," cried Toby. "What can you do, little tasty in a stew?" "I will give you my beautiful orange mittens," said Toby, but the bear only laughed and came closer. "What good would that do? I've got 4 paws, not 2. Toby thought fast. "You can wear them on your ears," she told the bear. A minute later, the bear lumbered off wearing Toby's mittens on its ears and thundering, "Now I'm the grandest beast, west or east." Toby hurried off rubbing her cold fingers, but she hadn't gone far when she heard a tremendous uproar. "Oh no," thought Toby. "The animals are all coming back to eat me," and she scurried up the nearest tree. Soon the wolf, cougar, skunk, porcupine, and bear appeared, roaring and growling, hissing and howling, yipping and yowling, and arguing over which one of them was the greatest.
I can tell who he is.
The animals grew so angry that they began to chase each other. All of their fine new clothes fell off as they ran. They caught hold of each other's tails and raced around the trunk of a huge maple tree. Soon they were spinning so fast that Toby couldn't tell which animal was which. Round and round the animals whirled, faster and faster, until at last they melted into a great golden brown puddle at the base of the trunk.
Is the bear trying to kill
She right there. Look, she's sitting in the middle watching them
Toby's
fight each other. Yeah, she's
Bear.
scared to death over there. You don't blame her.
As soon as she was sure the
I don't
animals were
blame
gone
her.
for good, Toby ran to put her clothes on, her clothes. Then she heard her mother and father calling her, and caught sight of their wagon through the trees. Everyone shouted joyfully as Toby ran out to meet them.
Uh-oh. Toby come on.
Toby Shorty?
While Toby told them of her adventures, the sun rose high and warmed the trunk of the maple tree where the animals had disappeared. The tree began to stir with life after its long winter sleep and soaked up the golden brown puddle from root to branch. A woodpecker tapped holes in the bark and sweet maple syrup began to trickle down. "Pancakes for supper," shouted Toby, and she held a shiny tin bucket to collect the syrups. "We'll have the grandest feast, west or east," said Papa, and he built a fire in a clearing while Mama mixed batter in a bowl.
Don't you think that woodpecker will
Making
be
pancakes
gone?
on a campfire. Mama fried pancakes as golden as the fur on a cougar, while the hot maple syrup Toby poured over them was as glossy brown as a bear's coat. But not one single pancake was tough as a wolf, prickly as a porcupine, or smelly as a skunk. Papa ate 27 pancakes and Mama ate 55. But Toby ate 169 because she was so hungry. "For you're the bravest girl in the world," said Papa and Mama together. And Toby drove the horses all the way to Whisker Creek.
Uh-oh, y'all. Woo! Story time. Let me get that last page in there. What's that last page look like?
Oh, snap my minute.
Toby. Good job, y'all. Give Mama a hand again. Woo! We out. Story time. Name of the 2 stories was what?
Pancakes for supper.
I love you forever. And
Pancakes pancakes for supper.
Pancakes for supper.
He threw the.
Y'all read those two
What's
books.
it called?
Watch those.
He threw the salt.